We have a combination of Sprint for 5,000 jobs, and that's coming from all over the world, and they're coming back into the United States, which is a nice change. And also OneWeb, 3,000 jobs. That's a new company. And it was done through Massa, and a terrific guy, and we appreciate it.
Well, come in, our good friend, former Reagan economist Art Laffer from beautiful Nashville. I know it well, and you know that too, Art. Let me ask you this. We heard from Donald Trump taking credit, of course. He says he's now created or helped to save 9,000 jobs, and we still don't have his inauguration until the 20th of January. Are you impressed?
I am impressed, I have to say that. And Nashville says hello to you, Ashley. This is your home city where you got your start, I believe.
Yes.
So we miss you a lot here, but we'd love to see you at the Fox Business. But I think Trump's doing a great job so far. I mean, I'm very impressed, and it's the way it should be done, bringing jobs back. He's going to be a really involved person in the economy on a micro scale, which is wonderful. It's the way a CEO should be, and he's doing it.
What do you think of his cabinet pick so far, Art? You know, of course, the other side of the aisle is saying this is just a bunch of rich people who are going to have all sorts of problems with conflict of interest. They are not exactly draining the swamp, but what's your opinion?
I think conflict of interest is the biggest hooey I've ever heard in my life. I mean, I want them to have conflict of interest. I want them to get rich, and I want us to get rich at the same time. You know, when you have people who are involved in the economy, who are involved in business, that's just what you want to have here. I have no problem with politicians getting rich as long as we get rich, too. And that's just a wonderful way of doing it. Now, when I look at the cabinet picks, Rick Perry, the best governor in U.S. history, I mean, that's just spectacular. Tom Price, he is the single most knowledgeable congressperson. Dr. Price is on Obamacare. You can't get a better person if you're going to repeal Obamacare and replace it. You should just put Tom Price's plan right in there, just let it be substituted for Obamacare, and we're off to the races. If you look at some of the other people as well, I just am really, really impressed by all of them. I mean, how can you not be? It's just a spectacular group.
You are fired up. I already feel better just listening to you, Art.
Aren't you fired up too, Ashley, though? Seriously.
Okay, well, I am. But I'm not too fired up about the market that I thought, even though Stewart is off this week, and he would have been very upset, but we did not hit 20K. Why is it fizzling?
Oh, my goodness, it's not fizzling. You know, if you go through the Reagan market by day, hour by hour, as you people do, why did it fall last minute? Why did it rise the minute before? You know, this market's going to do just fine. And when we look at it back again in 2 or 3 years, you're going to be really happy. All
right, Todd. You got all the money in the world. You should just buy a bunch of stock and push us over the 20K. But we'll come back to you.
But I already did it. I got it up to here.
You've already done your part.
Now I'm broke. No, I'm just